Hey guys, Nathan also here. So sports must be fun all the way up. All the way up from amateur to professional. And as I'm saying that, I haven't lived that. But as I've grown older and wiser and more mature, I've come to understand, especially when working with young athletes, with young professional football players, with young amateur sportsmen and sportswomen, I've come to understand that the core thought behind sport is expressing your sporting ability, your talent, your God-given skill. It's expressing that. And we cannot express it fully if we're not having fun. And I'll tell you why. Because, do me a favor, think about the one game that you had an excellent game, or the one time you had an excellent race or an event. It was your best ever. Now think about whether you enjoyed it or whether you were angry or whether you were tense or whether you just didn't want to be there. I'm pretty sure that you loved it, right? Yeah. So sport must always be fun. Now I do understand there's a pressure attached to it, and we will deal with that. We'll talk about those elements. But the heart of sport is about having fun. And the heart of that is because you've been given an ability and a gift by God to excel in a certain sport. Some of us more than others. But we must always be having fun. Yeah? Yes, you have goals, you have dreams. I was a young man, I had goals, I had dreams to become a professional soccer player. And I dealt with that pressure maybe in a negative way. I don't want you to make that mistake. Yeah? Enjoy your sports because your body responds to what you think and how you feel. If you putting yourself under pressure to go and be the best player or the best athlete because everyone else is expecting that from you, there is tension building up in your body that you're not even aware of until the moment when the game starts, or when you have to go out and warm up, or until that race. And I know elite sports requires 100% concentration, but also being completely self-aware of what muscles needs to work, when it needs to work. So if your muscles are under unnecessary tension because you are thinking about, oh my word, I need to be the best, I need to be the best, I need to perform because my mom and dad or my coach or my mentor said that if I don't, then I will not get this opportunity or chance. That thought transfers into your energy, into your body, and there is a tension. And when you can't do that move, which is normally your best move, or when you cannot run that bend, which is normally your best bend, or when you cannot do that event as well as others normally have seen you done, it's because you're not enjoying your sport. Now, some of you might say, oh, but I'm a pro. I'm a professional sportsman and sportswoman. I get paid to do this. Okay, good. But you get paid to do it because you have done it extremely well. Because someone watched you when you were younger, excelling at that sport. And I guarantee when you were younger, you were having fun. Nothing changes. I always watch a lot of elite sportsmen and sportswomen in any event, in any sport. And the very cream of the crop always look as though they are enjoying themselves. There is a look on their face of peace, of calmness and enjoyment. Yes, they're concentrated, they are focused, but they are completely aware of what muscles are meant to work in that specific moment. And that comes from inside, from choosing, knowing that they are just expressing their God-given ability and having fun. And they also know that if they focus on having fun, the muscles meant to work in a specific moment will be able to work 100%. If you take Usain Bolt as an example, and I always used to watch him, whenever he's preparing for a race, he looks like he's having the world's best fun, because he probably is. Now that's at the very top of his sport, at the very top of that sport. And he looked like he was having the most fun. But the guy right next to him looks as if he's busy going through a 100-step process of concentration. But yet as soon as the gun, goes. Usain Bolt is out of those blocks in a flash, and he's getting into his rhythm and his stride, and he's free of any unnecessary tension. But the guy next to him looks like he's fighting the world, because his muscles are straining, and he's trying to catch up with the Bolt. Now, yes, Usain Bolt has an extraordinary ability, but he also had to choose how he needed to think about it. Yes, so he had fun. Yeah, if guys, the lessons are all around us from the world's best. We just need to listen. Someone heard the other day said that people want the truth, but they want to believe a lie. So if we're watching all these elite sportsmen around us and we're wanting to know how to become like them, and we're wanting to learn, but we're also believing a lie that you need to be serious and you need to, I need to not have fun because I'm at the age now where it's about choosing whether it's a career or not. Guys, the art of sport is about having fun. So learn to have fun in your sports, and watch you free yourself mentally and physically to start doing things that you never thought you could have done. I'll give you a personal story, and then I'm done. I enjoyed my last 4 or 5 years of professional football more than my first 5 years. Why? Because mentally, and I told myself that when I step onto the field of play, I know who I am, I'm in charge, I know what I can do. No one else besides myself knows what I'm capable of. So I can be 100% confident in my ability and just go out there and enjoy it. And I probably did things that, others never expected. But the heart of it was me just going out there and saying, you know what, I'm here to go and have fun. I'm the 13-year-old kid that was playing soccer back in Athlone in Cape Town, and I'm just going to go and have fun. The only difference is there are people watching me now. Yeah, so go and have fun. Yeah, but we'll be talking about the important elements that you need to include around that in order that you can get to that point, guys. And that's where I would like you to get to. A place where you are completely aware of who you are, whose you are, and knowing that you have a God-given ability, and just going out there and showing it each and every day, each and every time, and just having fun. Bless you. Like, comment, share.
Are you listening?
Subscribe. If you'd like more of these guys, please share what you'd like me to speak on.
Yeah.